Hey, welcome to the Original Brew Collective podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy New Year to everyone. This is the first podcast in the new year. My name is Ben.
And I'm Robert.
And on these podcasts, these episodes, we review different beers from different breweries. And while we're doing that, we discuss a variety of topics. And I do not want to wait any longer, so I'm going to crack this beer open and pour these out. So, Robert, while I'm doing that, would you talk about the beer we're drinking, where it's from, and what the can art looks like?
Yeah, so today we're drinking a beer from Moonraker Brewing Company in Auburn, California. Many of you have probably heard of them. They're really well known for just incredible beers.
Probably heard of them a lot on this podcast.
On this podcast specifically, we love them, but they're pretty well known. Located in Auburn, California, the beer that we are drinking today is called Strange Magic, which is an IPA coming in at 7% ABV. The can art on this one, it's pretty simple, like actually a lot of their cans. It's just a white label. It says the beer name, Strange Magic, obviously, and then on it is a magician's hat with hops growing out of it, instead of a bunny coming out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so simple can art.
I do feel like Moonraker has a lot of different
Styles.
can art, but this style specifically, they come back to quite a bit.
Yeah, I feel like their can art, the style, really they don't stick to one thing necessarily.
No, but this one, they come back to this one a lot.
Yeah.
This
I'm going to be honest,
aesthetic of it.
We've talked about them a lot on this podcast before. We obviously have expressed our love for them. I'm not the biggest fan of their can art.
Yeah, I'm not
Most
either.
of their can art.
Yeah.
They have some coolish cans, but it's really what's in the can that counts,
Yeah. I just don't like that it's all over the place. I wish it was more.
I know, consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then you have the breweries that are super consistent, almost too consistent.
Mm-hmm.
If you think of, and actually that's a bad example because I really like their cans. I was going to say Pure
Oh, yeah.
Pure Project. Their cans are all the same, but I really like it because their logo is just so simple and so cool, and then it looks cool in all the colors they do. But Treehouse is actually a better example.
Mm-hmm.
They've mixed it up as of late. They started doing the beer summer. It was wildflowers and stuff. So they mixed it up a bit, but usually it's just kind of their logo on the can in different colors. It's just but
nothing wrong with that. For production.
Yeah, it's probably easier. Nothing wrong with that though. The beer's good, so that's what counts. Cool. So, Ben, did you want to go over before we take our first sip or first we start discussing this beer, what's our fun fact today?
Yeah, our fun fact is very on theme with this beer that we're drinking today. So, if you haven't listened to us before, we usually share a fun fact at the beginning of the episode. And today is, in ancient Mesopotamia, beer was practiced in religion and was thought to have magical powers.
Like Strange Magic.
Just like the beer we're drinking today.
And that is why we picked this beer.
Yeah, and I wonder why or what powers it thought it had. Because, really it just kind of...
Invincibility.
Dude, yeah.
Maybe.
Dude, that's a great... I
think pretty early on, though, they'd realize that wasn't accurate.
Yeah. That's interesting. It does kind of... maybe, gets people to talk easier. Be more truthful.
But yeah, they didn't realize that
they're interrogating people.
Yeah, that actually alters your state of mind a bit and lowers your inhibitions.
And I bet beer back then was a lot different, so it could have been more hallucinogenic.
The good stuff.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, well, back to Strange Magic. Taking a look at this one. This one is... we've been having a lot of stouts, so it's kind of nice to see... it is. So I was gonna say, so we usually talk about the head at the beginning of it, and I poured Robert's first, and the head on that is really nice, I think. It was better than mine. Mine kind of dissipated pretty quickly. Yeah.
But yours kind of stayed in. It's leaving some pretty nice lacing.
Just the way you phrased it. I know you were going to say your head's pretty nice, and then you stopped and you changed your word.
I just I don't know. But it looks kind of creamy too.
Yeah, it does. It's more, what would you describe this? It's it's a pretty pale. Mm-hmm. A pretty pale orange.
Yeah, the color itself.
Yellowy orange.
Yeah, like a subdued
looks
orange.
Nice, though.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Swirl around the glass. Leaves a really nice lacing.
It does.
High quality. You expect that from Moonraker. All their beers are high quality. So, nothing new there. Let's see what we get on the nose.
Yeah. I'm getting a lot of tropical.
Yeah. Definitely tropical notes. I will be honest with you. I'm having a little bit of congestion allergies just from the change in weather because here where we're located in California, it has just started storming a bit. and so it's affected like my sinuses and stuff. So I still can breathe and smell and everything like that. So I am picking up tropical notes, but probably not. They're not coming across as bold as they would, I think, right now. But it still smells delicious.
I will say I'm not experiencing any allergies, and it's not like it's in your face tropical note.
Okay.
You know, it's like, but I can smell it, but it's definitely not as pungent's not the right word, but not as strong smelling.
Pungent.
Yeah, not as strong smelling as I've had before.
I'm smelling like a orangey mandarin citrus, but like mixed with pineapple.
Dude, that's pretty spot on.
Guess my allergies can't stop me, huh?
No, they can't.
Not this. No.
I was getting like a little bit of melon on it as well. It smells pretty good.
Yeah, it smells really good.
Let's taste it.
Yeah. It's a little more bitter than I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's kind of nice to have that surprise, especially when you have all these New England IPAs, because Moonraker is known really for, I mean, they make good beers of all variety, of all styles, but they're really known for their IPAs. And so it's nice to, amongst all those juice bombs that these kind of breweries are making, it's nice to have one that has a little bit of a kick from the hops, you know, a little bit of bitterness.
Yeah, the bitterness is nice. Kind of, yeah, it is nice. It's pretty upfront too.
Yeah, it is. It's up front. The flavor profile, like all the tropical notes, the juiciness, is a little more mild and subdued, I think, by that bitterness. Mm-hmm. But this is a really good beer.
It's pretty wet finish too.
Medium mouthfeel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good though. I like it. I'm trying to like pinpoint. I'm getting like, and I've said this before, but I'm getting kind of grapefruit on the palate of it, and I kind of a lot of times I associate bitter fruit with grapefruit.
I was going to say it's probably coming across grapefruit because of the bitterness in addition to the citrusiness, which makes total sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. This is a really good beer. Getting definitely some grapefruit and just citrus, not as tropical as on the nose.
More tropical on the nose, and
yeah, just a lot of kind of bitter citrus notes, like maybe orange pith on the palate. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Medium mouthfeel, finishes wet. This is a good beer.
Yeah.
It's a really good beer, but, you know, we expect nothing less from Moonraker, so.
It's
always
pretty solid.
So, Ben, what is our brewery talk today?
I mean, isn't it just whatever the hell we want?
It is whatever the hell we want. Yeah, you know, it's a new year, new us. I mean, I don't know. We kind of like to, just with the craziness of the holidays, if you've been listening last few episodes, Ben moved a few months ago. I recently moved last month. Actually, last month. Not even a month ago, technically. It was last month, but not even a month ago, technically. And we were just tired.
I will say
we just wanted, you know, we said, let's sit down, let's film an episode, review a beer, and just hang.
I am kind of glad that the holidays are over.
Why, Ben?
Tell us. If I'm being honest. I think because of the busyness of everything, but then with the holidays, I feel like I have to do certain things during them in order for it to feel like it's the holidays, if that makes sense. Like you have to do all the traditional type of stuff, but then that just adds on to it, and I'm just glad that that pressure isn't there anymore. I mean, we put it on ourselves, but I'm glad they're over.
First world problems.
Seriously. But I do. I'm glad they're over. But they were fun.
Yeah,
dude. So I was thinking actually when we were talking about the fun fact with they thought that the beer has magical powers.
Yeah.
I was thinking if you could have, because you said invincibility. So if you could have any superpower that you wanted, what would you pick? It could be anything.
Oh man, it'd be really cool to fly, but also at the same time, for convenience purposes, maybe teleport.
Teleport would be really cool.
Yeah, but like if I could have people teleport with me. You know, like if we're going on a trip, like let's just get over there. You know.
Yeah.
And you'd save a crap ton on
that's a good addition to just the normal teleportation. Teleporting, and you could bring people with you.
Yeah, mass teleportation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty legit.
Without risk of like getting your bodies mangled together in the teleportation. You know, when you're like atoms or particles like separate for the teleport, however that even works.
Yeah.
You know they've been able to conduct teleportation, right?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
What have they teleported?
I think it was like an atom. It was a small sort of molecule.
That's kind of insane.
And it was like they teleported it from like one. It was like, I don't know, like 1/8 of this like little. It was like an inch distance or something random like
so
that.
probably in our lifetime we won't see that with people.
Unless I get my wish.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Are they like working on that to like have other?
I mean, they did that experiment, so probably.
Whoa.
But that'd be crazy.
That's
But yeah,
pretty wild.
I think the world's gonna end before that happens. So.
Teleportation.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's probably so far off, and like with how
What if there are
the
people
world's
that can
going,
teleport?
and how we're wrecking this earth. Yeah, we'll probably.
Mm-hmm.
Probably I'll be gone before then.
So if you could teleport anywhere in the world that you've already been to, right now, where would you go?
Ooh, right now, definitely Kauai.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just because it's starting, like I was saying earlier, it's starting to be stormy here and stuff.
It's not in Kauai.
What month is it?
January.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I really needed this beer. I don't know there's rainy season. No, I don't think it is. I mean, it's in Kauai, it's always raining. In fact, they actually have one of the wettest points on the entire Earth in Kauai. It's this one like mountain in Kauai, or maybe it's a volcano. Technically, a volcano. I don't know. But there's one high point on the island. It's like the wettest point on Earth. But depending on where you stay, it rains a little more than others. But no, I'd much rather be there because when it rains, it's like just very, very temporary, and you could just drive a little bit and it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So Kauai.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Okay, so you're about to take another sip. I just wanted to get back to this beer really quick because I just took a sip and I feel like it's already kind of changed for me. It's definitely not as bitter.
I was gonna say it's not as bitter.
It's kind of crazy.
But is that because our palates are acclimating to the bitterness?
Probably.
Yeah.
But it's really, really good because you get more of the flavor on it, flavor profile. But that I don't know. That's kind of surprising.
Yeah, even if it is, whether it's our palates acclimating or not, I don't know. But even with like the subdued bitterness, the flavor, the notes on this are pretty mellow.
Mm-hmm. They are.
Yeah, it's just like a nice mouthfeel, nice light taste.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an easy drinker beer.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this is a good one. If you what power would you have?
I think my go-to would probably be teleportation too. But
No, we gotta pick a new one.
I'm going to pick a new
yeah.
one. I'm trying to think though because that's such a great one.
Never having to wipe.
That
You'd save on toilet paper.
would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
But there's things you can do for that. You could get a bidet, and then I wouldn't have to wipe.
So it's like you already have powers.
Yeah.
So would
I
you
can
say
install
that if you got a bidet off Amazon and got delivered in like 2 days? In fact, sometimes they have 2-hour shipping. So if we can get one here in 2 hours, are you confident to say that if we installed it, and you went to the bathroom and used it, you would feel empowered?
I honestly didn't know where you were going with that question. Empowered. I don't think that's the right word.
You wouldn't be sitting there and just feel powerful.
I don't know. I don't think so. I've never used a bidet before.
Oh, I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you feel empowered?
One of my biggest regrets. No, I felt horrified.
Why?
Because I didn't know what it was. I was staying at this like bougie hotel.
Okay, but don't you think it makes sense to use that? Like, because saving on toilet paper and stuff?
Yes, but
Did
I
you
felt
feel
violated.
Because you didn't know it was going to happen?
And I didn't know how to shut it off.
Okay, whoa. Yeah, I mean, but if you knew it was happening, what do you think?
Yeah, I definitely feel powerful. No, I hated it so much.
That's really funny.
So, no,
that sucks.
Yeah, I never want anything like that ever happen to anyone.
Especially not knowing that it's going to happen and then it just
Well,
happens.
I mean, there was a thing with buttons, and I think it was like maybe...
Where were you?
Our local casino.
They have them
Yeah,
there?
I have a friend who has a family... He
About to book a room.
Had a family member who's a high roll. It's only the Master Suites.
All right,
They have
well,
Master
Robert's
Suites.
friend, if you're listening... I'm just kidding.
Yeah, they don't rent these rooms out to anyone. You have to literally be a
I've
high
been in
roller.
those with you.
Yeah, I think you have.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I hate those things.
That's funny.
Yeah, nope. One and done.
Yeah.
Never again. I should have filed a police report or something.
That's funny.
Against
so
Thunder
no,
Valley for that.
So that kind of answers my questions. I don't think I would feel empowered. I think. Did you feel clean? Did you feel like it did a good job?
I've never felt cleaner in my life.
Oh wow.
No, I felt dirty.
Oh, okay. Because like, how do you dry after that? You know, like because
you end up using toilet paper. Like
you do, right?
Yeah. So what's the point? I mean, I guess you probably conserve toilet paper. Are we really going to be talking about this the rest of this time?
No, I've always been curious. I don't know. I've never used one, and you asked, so now my mind is just going. And
I've seen some funny ads for them. I know you could you get like ones that are just these tiny little attachments.
Oh, so
on
people,
Amazon.
you can just get them?
Ads. Yeah, you can attach them to your current existing toilet.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that if we did order one and got here in 2 hours, upon first installation, before any use, you would use it as a drinking fountain?
Oh my gosh, no.
But it's never been used.
But isn't it still getting toilet water?
That's a good call.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Even like just bending over to drink from a toilet, I would not do. That's just not something I would want to try.
You want to hear something really gross, and I'm sure I'll regret saying this once this episode comes out.
Oh man, I'm
is
excited.
when I was a kid, man, I was young. I must have been like 4 years old, because I'm surprised I even remember this. I was visiting with my grandparents, all my cousins were over there, and I have one of my cousins, she's about 4 years older than me. We were hanging out in the upstairs area with all our other cousins, and her and I didn't even know why, but like we went into the bathroom, and she like dared me to stick my finger in the toilet water and then lick my finger. And I said, no, that's disgusting. And she said, no, it's not, because it's been flushed, so it's clean. See? And so she did it, and so I did it.
No!
Yeah.
That's
disgusting.
really disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, that's how I got a collab.
I was thinking... Why did we start talking about bidets?
You were talking about how it would make you feel powerful, I thought.
That's BS, dude. No,
Yeah,
I didn't. I don't remember how we started talking about bidets, but I didn't answer the question yet about my superpower, and I think... Were we talking about...
I know how it was. You asked me, you were going to say your superpower, and you paused, and so I said you didn't have to wipe anymore. And then we got onto the topic of bidets.
Okay. I think my superpower would be time travel. But I would have a caveat where I couldn't go into the future, because some people would want to know, but I don't want to know my future.
What if you don't know your future, but you know like the future of sports or something, so that you can bet on them?
I don't care about it. Well...
Then you just literally... be a multi-millionaire.
I don't know. I want to earn my money, honestly.
Good call.
So I wouldn't want to know the future. And in the past, I wouldn't want... Like, I would just want to be a part of the past that wasn't seen. Like, I couldn't make any changes. Like, no one could see me, and I couldn't, like, physically interact with the world.
Okay.
You know?
Just like viewing. Like
yeah, viewing the past. But, like, the actual past.
Yeah.
And, like, see everything.
That'd be cool.
That would be...
Dinosaurs.
You could see everything.
But since you couldn't interact, you wouldn't be able to ride any of them.
No. Well, I could. I would just be sitting on it like a floating ghost. but I kind of feeling beneath my legs.
Yeah, you couldn't feel yourself straddling.
No.
Straddling that dinosaur.
No. Oh, that's too bad. But I wouldn't, because I wouldn't want to like change history.
Yeah.
You know? But I think that'd be really cool.
If you couldn't feel it, and they couldn't feel you, and so there was no harm or anything, you could mount a stegosaurus and ride a stegosaurus, and it wouldn't hurt your groin or crotch at all. Because those things are the ones with the spikes all
and
down the back.
I think then I could still be a multimillionaire and be honest, because I could be like one of the greatest historians, and I would know where things are buried, and
people would have to trust that you are actually able to do that. Oh yeah, you prove it by saying this is where things are buried.
Yeah, and I would say how I knew, but I guess people would think I'm crazy. But
so you tell them, people would start worshiping you. Honestly, people would
I
think
don't
you're a god.
Oh man, see, superpowers are tough, man.
Yeah, that's why you should just stick to your bidet idea.
Yeah, I wish I could do teleport, but you already took it.
Yeah, sorry, man.
That's okay.
It's just I got teleportation, you get a bidet.
Time travel, dude. I said time travel. Time travel would be awesome.
All right. Anyways, back to this beer. So once again, we're drinking Strange Magic from Moonraker Brewing. It is an IPA coming in at 7% ABV. Moonraker is located in Auburn, California, not too far from us, which is great because they make incredible beers. One of our favorite breweries to visit locally.
That was a pretty strange topic.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone.
I don't...
You know what? You're welcome.
I'm glad I didn't know it would get there.
Yeah.
That was...
And that's what happens when we talk about whatever the hell we want.
Yeah.
So notes on this. It started off bitter with some light citrus. Still light citrus. The nose was tropical. I was getting some citrus with like a orange citrus mandarin with pineapple.
I think
I list off a couple other fruits. Maybe.
Yeah, like grapefruit.
And on the palate.
On the palate, grapefruit on the palate, and I think you were right. I think we just kind of acclimated to the bitterness, but
yeah,
the bitterness did go away essentially. For like, I'm not really tasting it super bitter anymore, but it's very crisp and easy to drink, and I mean it's 7% too. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's pretty
really good. Well, we are going to close this one out. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. We hope everyone had a great New Year's, safe New Year's. We're going to close this one out with a cheers. But before we do a cheers, I think we typically kind of say, go give us a follow.
Yeah, go give us a follow. We're Facebook and Instagram, we're at Original Brew Collective. Twitter, we're at Brew Original. You can follow Robert on Instagram at Robert_OBC. If you feel so inclined to follow me, I'm at Benjamin_OBC. You can see a lot of the different beers that we are drinking and like crazy, incredible pictures.
Mind blowing.
Some of them are pretty dang good.
Yeah, sometimes.
But yeah, go give us a follow. Follow Moonraker and
follow Moonraker.
Yeah, follow
Moonraker Brewing.
Subscribe to the podcast. Give us a review.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, that'd be helpful and awesome.
Absolutely. So we're going to close this one out. Cheers to you. Thank you so much. And then cheers to bidets and whoever invented the bidet. Cheers, bidet.
Cheers. You empowered me.
And the people who work in the factories who make bidets.
Aww.
Everyone involved in the bidet production.
Cheers to whoever is using a bidet today.
Cheers to whoever is using Cheers to whoever is using a bidet right now.
Oh man, what are you doing?
Good for them.
Cheers.